founder and COO of Pulse 24/7. 15 years ago, there was a wave that hit the retail industry in the form of e-commerce. As a result, a lot of small retailers on Main Street, even to the larger chains on Wall Street, were affected, and a lot of them did not survive. The same wave 15 years later has hit again, and that's in the form of the on-demand economy. We have, large high-tech companies like Uber, Handy are pouring hundreds of millions and if not billions of dollars into this new economy. This is now cannibalizing the SMB and the freelance entrepreneur. They do not have the same type of technology that these big, large corporations have, and as a result, they're unable to compete in this new economy. And this is where we see the opportunity. Pulse 24/7 was born to basically streamline three things: operations, payments, on-demand payments and scheduling, and also branding and marketing. The market is large. A recent article on entrepreneur.com states 53 million people by year 2022 will be entering what they call the gig and freelance economy. So this is how a typical service provider would use our app. We are mobile and we are app-based as well. Say I am a on-demand event planner. I plan birthday parties, corporate events, birthday parties, weddings. I have a clean, sleek profile where everything's integrated from my Facebook followers, Twitter followers, Yelp reviews. I have services listed and images of my services, and I have a clear bio of what exactly I do. So from one profile, a customer can have an educated decision whether they want to move forward and book your services. They could then book your services on demand and pay for them. And I could also push rewards through a special customized news feed within the mobile app. And last but not least, since I'm an event planner, I travel most of the time to my client. We also have a very sexy GPS integration where my client can also track me as I come to their place of business or to their home. Our competitors are, they do a lot of one-off things. We are all about automation and integrating a lot of different features into one and making it one simple tool for a freelancer to use instead of juggling Google Sheets, a CRM platform, POS system, and a booking platform. And we start at $9.95 for a solo freelancer and go all the way up to about $100 a month if you are in a big team. Before we started this endeavor, we did a survey of about 100 small business owners, and we found some 3 pain points that they were experiencing. Retaining existing customers, not having enough time, and finding new customers. We ran a beta program with about 50 plus users, and we found out that with our platform, and they were either using a combination of a lot of different things before, which was totally inefficient, or they weren't using anything at all. And we found out that booking increased by 40%, upselling capabilities went up by 60% because of our POS integration. No-shows went down 75%, and the time they spent operating the entire business went down 90%. So I'll give you guys a quick demo of how this would work. All right, so my event company is called Synergy Events. I'm an event planner. I have multiple people on my team that you can book. Here are my services, and I could take a further click and look into more about what I offer. This is my Book Now feature. And this is the newsfeed section where I could push my latest clients, work that I've done, special deals and promotions, so people could book instantly. Or people could share it on social media, comment, and everything. As we go to the manager app, so this is what the app that the service provider would use. There's a booking section where I could manage all my appointments. I could see what appointments I have. So as of today, I have a couple of appointments. I clicked on one. I'm seeing this handsome gentleman. His name's Andy. I click on Andy and actually could see the customer insight in terms of what type of services Andy has booked, what type of comments he's left on previous posts that I've done, what he's liked, and what he shared. So I pretty much have a better insight of who my customer is before I even see him again. I could book his service. I could notify the ETA, and I could track the client as they get to my destination. That's the app. So we launched about 2 months ago, and we have about 100 paying customers now. We're also in the process of fundraising, and our seed round is being led by Launchpad Ventures, and we're probably about halfway there. We have a team in place. We have a really good partnership that's going to be launched on August 1st with the National Association of Mobile Freelancers in the spa industry, and we're basically looking to scale. And answer any questions?
What's your strategy for handling the chicken and egg problem of developing a two-sided market?
It's a good question. Right now, we are positioning the platform just as a productivity tool for these service providers. So we're not approaching it in a two-way marketplace yet. Of course, we'll always have that chicken and egg. We want to position it where this is one tool where you could run your operations from. Before your clients go out and to Angie's List or Handy or something else. These service providers need one integrated tool to keep their clients first. After that, when we have hundreds of thousands of service providers into the platform, and we can incentivize people who are using the platform to invite more service providers, at that time we'll have enough users so we can approach it in the two-way marketplace.
So the common question is, why would I want to, as a customer, I'm a little bit skeptical of downloading apps. Okay, it's a common problem with all the hotels and airlines.
Absolutely.
So, what's the incentive for the person's customer to download your app?
So did everyone hear the question? What's the incentive for a customer to download the app? A lot of customers are reluctant. That's why we built it both the mobile version and the app version. So people could use either or. They don't have to download the app.
What's your USP, please?
Sorry?
What's your USP?
I'm not the technical guy, so.
Unique selling proposition. So
Oh,
what do you
okay.
offer that nobody else can copy or recreate?
Well, we don't have anything that's necessarily proprietary, to be honest with you. Our key thing is really automating everything and integration. We're selling integration. So we don't have anything that's really proprietary per se.
So as a user or consumer, I would download the same app no matter which provider I'm using. So I'd only have one app on my phone.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Once you enter the app, it says search, and then you would search for the service provider, and then you'd subscribe to them, and that's when you would see their promotion or their company on your newsfeed.
How do you encourage loyalty to a specific service provider? As a customer, I can now find all the competitors on there too.
It's a good question. We haven't figured that out yet, but that's a very good question. I think you'll have to go and search the service provider in that particular area, because if you subscribe, once you subscribe, that's the only company you'll see. So you won't open up every single company in your area on the app at all. It's very close in that sense. But if you know the name of a particular company that's on the Pulse 24/7 network, yes, you would be able to search for them.
Have you found any success in any particular service or market?
We're seeing a lot of traction in that's why we signed a contract with the spa industry. A lot of freelance massage therapists. We're seeing a lot of traction in that area. And my co-founder and I come from the event space. We had an events planning consulting company for about 8 years, and we hired hundreds and hundreds of freelance, beauty professionals and photographers and things like that. So that's getting traction as well, and that was a big part of our beta program.
How will you deal with negative reviews that customers give the provider?
All the feedback is in a closed space, so you could choose to make it live, publish it live, or keep it internal within you and the team. It doesn't have to be public.
So who decides whether it's public or not, the customer or the provider?
The provider decides. This is to manage your own internal feedback. This is not for discovery per se. Yes.
Questions? How would one market themselves? Like with a platform like Facebook, you create a business profile and you can market yourself. How would one do that?
You could link your Facebook to the Pulse 24/7 app. So basically, there's a social media automation tool involved, just like Hootsuite or Buffer. So with Pulse 24/7, you publish one thing and it'll post on all your social media platforms. And when it posts, we call it Smart Post. Your booking page follows every post. So now you don't have to say, call me at this number or go on my website here. As soon as they click on that post, it takes them automatically to your booking landing page or the mobile app on Pulse.
All right, thank you very much.